this supply depot, which is one of the only things that's not tied down right now, getting these turrets and these marines up. And this is the beauty of muta harassment from a Zerg perspective, is you can just slide them around and keep Terran in their base. If you can keep them in this base, then you've done their job. And it's not until Terran has invested so much money into missile turrets all over his base that he'll be comfortable coming out and actually attacking. So this is a good situation for Adro. He still wants to continue to pump the muta list, as we are seeing. Even seeing Overlord transport right now as he clears the gold. So looking like that Adro might be thinking about a Doom drop, which is interesting. Getting the speed as well at his main hatchery right now. So looking like he's thinking about it. It's interesting. Don't see drops too much on Blistering Sands, especially considering you can just destroy these rocks. As these mutas take out the SCV bleeding missile turret, there could snipes and drones stim being burnt on these marines, trying to close the gap. This is a really nice harass from Adro. He's not letting up, constantly harassing all over the map, and RedArchon is just forced to stay defensive this entire time. Gold is down, and good spending here from Adro as he's continuing on with his upgrades, even getting Baneling speed as well. It's a little bit slow on the creep spread, but he's just been so effective with this muta harass that it's not that game breaking right now. As long as he continues to spread that. He's got to be careful that this doesn't lose too many mutas to this missile turret. Just trying to be as annoying as possible. Looking like there's a not tied down reactor there, and they're tied down if they're in the range of this turret here. Marines coming in again, stim being burned once again. Lots of stim usage there for RedArchon, and Adro is just going to fly away. He's got a few banged up mutalists. Could possibly think about doing a flyby to his queen, which has a lot of energy, and healing these up. But right now, Adrian must be feeling pretty comfortable, especially as he starts to get enough save to throw down this hatchery, which is already queued up. So he's just in a good position. Although RedArchon's starting to get to that point where he's got enough courage and good positioning on him that he can start to feel a little bit more comfortable. And he has massed a decent size force. So many marines. They're 0-0, but they do have stim very, very late on that siege tank research. Finally starting to see a little bit more creep spread right now. Muta harass constantly going on as Adro tries to get some more Baneling. A lot of mutas right here, softening them, quite a few of them up, kicking off RedArchon's SCV that was most likely heading to the top to throw down another expansion. So that was a nice snipe there from Adro's perspective, but RedArchon is just close to critical mass of units. He has such a large army right now, and decent army amassing for Adro, and he has all these Banelings of course, but just constantly just trying to harass right now, even forcing these marines once again to pull back. Even if he does not keep RedArchon in his base that much longer, RedArchon must be feeling harassed to the point that he's going to contemplate leaving some of his marines behind, and if he does that, that is a massive victory for Adro, because it will mean this massive infantry will be a lot easier to deal with. And would have expected to see more Banelings coming online, especially considering the massive marines he has seen. There's a few rearing their heads there, but now we're seeing this push out. There's only one tank, but that is a huge nest of infantry there. And now, once again, Adro coming in. Got to be careful. He is picking up the vision. Will he continue to harass, or will he go and try and work on this Marine Marauder ball, which is now making its way onto the creep? Here come the mutas. They're pulling back. There's a tank. He needs to take out this tank. That's a freebie there those mutas were handing him. Got to be careful that they don't get cut off. This could be bad for Adro, but no, he does pick up on that. And waiting for this additional tank, I would imagine RedArchon is seating up in a strange position. That looks like a misclick. Looks like he had them both on the same hotkey. So that's a unique mistake there from RedArchon, and now his tank is a little bit out of position. Got to be careful. Muta's trying to find an opening to pick these off. Bunch of Banelings ready to go. Got to be careful. Here come the Banelings. RedArchon's usually being really good with anti-Baneling micro. There's the stim being burned. That is a lot of stim for these two medevacs to heal. There's the Baneling. Huge amount of damage coming off. Bringing in the drop. Dropping the Banelings on top of the army. That's basically a fatality there for RedArchon. He's basically being taken out in that one fell swoop. He has almost nothing. This handful of Marines and Marauders completely demolished by the Baneling drop. Really nice usage of that. Haven't seen Baneling drops used that much since they were popularized by Damaga during beta, and they were basically one of the only ways to take on siege tank nests when they were doing 60 damage, but siege tanks have since been nerfed, so not as popular, but still Adro is devastating just as effective, so that was really, really nice. He's even got a few more Banelings left. Could even see a Baneling drop into the main SCVs are just yummy for baneling drops, and if Adro can get these banelings in a nice position, especially with the speed, get a decent spread and tap X, they will be history right now. And there's really not much defending, as why Adro looks like he's just going to take the map, does not want to go attack a Terran fortified position. Curious as to how he's going to do this, whether he's going to drop on top of the SCVs or drop outside. Looking like he's just going to sack the Overlord on the turret. 2 turrets, they've got to be careful. That's a mistake he didn't get any of. So a bit of a mistake there. He should have unloaded to the right hand side, but he did so well in that previous fight that it's not too big of a deal. Forward position coming here from RedArchon. This is kind of 2002 Brood War that we're seeing, with buildings going off all over the map. Often you would see Terran players just wanting to bunker up and turret up as